Voulez-vous? Aha! Welcome back to Talk to Ross. How are y'all doing, guys? Big day. Abba from out of nowhere. From out of the musical stratosphere, Abba are back. They've got a new song, and it's called I Still Have Faith in You. Yes, all of you. I will have a lot more faith in you if you make sure to like and comment and subscribe down below. Let me know what you think. Spread the love, spread the word. Tell your friends there's a weird Irish man with red hair dancing to Abba right now on your screen. Welcome along, guys. Welcome back to Talk to Ross. Here we go. New track from Abba. Brand new song. I Still Have Faith in You. Yeah. Okay, guys, it's the return of Bjorn, Benny, Agneta, and Frida. Abba, I Still Have Faith in You.
I still have faith in you.
Straight away, that's Agneta's voice. You can tell she's older, but there's a real frailty to her vocal delivery. It's just so beautiful, amazing. And these old school clips of when they were at their zealous, their pomp in the late 70s, amazing.
I see it now. Through all these years that faith lives on, somehow there was a union of heart and mind, the likes of which are rare and oh so hard.
I'm not crying. You are. Obviously, I don't mean obviously, but okay, it's going to be a retro feel to the song because, you know, Abba haven't released a new music in years. But this first minute or so is a real throwback, showing, you know, years ago before they even formed the group, and Bjorn and Benny were songwriting partners. Yeah, awesome.
Do I have it in me? I believe it is in there. For I know I hear a bittersweet song in the memories we share. I still have faith in you.
Okay, I'm sensing perhaps a pattern in the video. It was showing clips of when they won the Eurovision years ago in Brighton in the mid-70s, which set them on their way. And maybe they're going to then tell the story over the next few minutes of what happened after that magical win with Waterloo.
And I will say, I never really thought I'd feel this way, but I remind myself of who we are, how inconceivable it is to reach this.
When you see footage like that, you just forget how huge they were. Monumentally huge Abba were. I think they were probably the equivalent of, in terms of fan mania, like what the Beatles might have been 15 years before that. It would have been more for people who were perhaps a bit too young for the Beatles. Abba was for their time. Monumental band.
This far, do I have it in me? I believe it is in there. For I know I hear a bittersweet song in the memories we share.
Okay, before it kicks in, I could sense it there. I absolutely loved that vocal exchange between Agneta and Frida. They still have it. It was just so beautiful. Yeah, I'm thinking now. Is it going to have that big, powerful trademark Agneta and Frida power? Perhaps not because of advanced years, but I am willing to be proved wrong. I'm happy to say I was proved very wrong. It reminds me of that Chiquitita punch when the chorus comes in. That kind of triumphant feel. Yeah, it has real Chiquitita vibes. Man, it's just great to have them back. It really is.
I still have faith in you. It stands above the crazy.
Yeah, you could see those old German ticket stubs. This is back in the days when Germany was divided in two between West Germany and East Germany, and particularly, of course, unfortunately, the city of Berlin. Um, yeah, very different times then, and ABBA would have come on like it's just so colorful and so unique, and they would have been just such a ray of sunshine to so many people back in the 70s. Let's go for it.
Things we did, it all comes down to love. Do I have it in me? I believe it is in them. For I know I hear a bittersweet song in the memories we share.
I absolutely love that melody. Yeah, seven in a bittersweet song. That's a really really cool hook. Apologies if I'm pausing so much, guys, but for copyright and stuff like that, if I'm trying not to get blocked, I have to pause quite regularly and give my input. I'm really intrigued as what the last minute and a half is going to hold. Is it going to show us like maybe like some footage of them now, today, right at the very end? I'm intrigued. It's great. You know, yeah, I love my rock music, but I'm a music fan, and I've always said I don't trust people who don't like the Beatles or ABBA. I just don't trust them. They're a masterclass in melody. Um, one could say teamwork. When they were at their peak, they were just an amazing four, like the Fab Four from Liverpool, the Beatles. And I'm loving this. What's going on here? It looks like it's old footage of them as they were in the late 70s, but it's computer generated to make it look like it was only a concert from last night. It's very emotional, actually. It's almost like one of those out of body experiences. I've never had an out of body experience. What are you talking about, Ross? But it feels like if you've had a dream and I'm dreaming that it was years ago when we're all back on stage together, that kind of thing. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the stars are the stardust is coming together. I think it's what's it gonna spell? Oh man, yeah, yeah. Rock bands don't give me this reaction that ABBA do. They're just great.
I still have faith in you. It stands above the crazy things we did. It all comes down to love. Do I have it in me?
Who is your favorite, guys? If from the girls, Agneta or Frida, who's your favorite? This is beautiful. I mean, look at this. Is like Frida from years ago. Ah, and their vocals blend so seamlessly. I couldn't tell at one point who was who. Now there's probably seasoned ABBA pros, of whom I know quite a few, who would be able to pinpoint which voice was which. No problem at all. But for me, I love ABBA. They're fantastic. I wouldn't listen to them every day, but just how Agneta and Frida's voice blend so seamlessly, it's wonderful. Okay, let's see what happens here in the last few seconds. That was beautiful, guys. That was so beautiful. Do I have it in me? Yeah, yeah. I just, if it just felt like a swan song. They have a new album coming out called Voyager, um, and this single, maybe the other singles will differ, but this really felt like the ultimate throwback to their past. Very emotional, very ABBA sounding. It had the textures. It didn't have crazy 2021 production. It honestly felt like they went to the same studio they used to go to in the 70s and the early 80s, and got busy. Apparently, the recording process for these songs, I think I read an interview with Frida, and she said that it went very smoothly. Maybe time is a good healer. I know things were very awkward at the end of the band's run in the early 80s. There was divorces, breakups, and the winner takes it all. That track was a real, yeah, that was a real kind of note from the time. That was a real kind of, it was like a journal entry of how things were in the band, and you could know why things were about to break up at that time. But this is a amazing comeback, and I still can't believe it. I'm 40, so I can't remember ABBA together. I was too young. I think they broke up around the time that I was born, but they're always present. They're it's maybe like, maybe younger people who can't remember Michael Jackson too much, but he's an ever present. But it was absolutely beautiful, and I loved the kind of computer graphic, the CGI, almost dreamlike quality to it. It was really cool. But anyway, that was ABBA. I still have faith in you. And they've kind of knocked me for six a little bit. Look, I'm all kind of quiet. Thanks, ABBA. Fantastic. So if you enjoyed today's reaction, guys, make sure you subscribe down below, pretty please. Leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see me react to more videos, I'm more than open to suggestions. just let me know down below. And if you want to check me out on Instagram too, I am Talk to Ross over there also. But for now, I shall sign off, and I shall say tack so mycket, which is thank you very much in Swedish, little Abba tribute, and I will talk to you all very, very soon.